Fox 5 News.
Okay, Dana, thank you very much. Let's get our cards out ready to go here, okay? My guest is joining me. This is Roger Ma, financial planner at Life Laid Out. Thanks for being here today, okay?
Thank you for having me, Ernie.
Hey, this affects a lot of people.
Totally.
This online MetroCard calculator seems to have a lot of answers. It's very helpful, isn't it?
It's extremely helpful. I actually ended up doing the math manually earlier this year as a result of when MTA raised their fares in March. But the MTA Calculator, anybody can go on there to figure out what the break-even number of rides is to either get the monthly ride or pay per ride. And as we heard, the break-even is 47 rides to be able to make the monthly pass worth it. And that might be tough to visualize for viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you might think that maybe there's 22 weekdays in a month, give or take. If you take the subway to and from work, that'll get you to 44 rides for the month.
It's all kind of like an individual thing, right? You have to think about your schedule, your routine, and how it works for you, and then you decide what's right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So if you're someone that simply rides the subway to and from work every day, it might actually make more sense to pay per ride rather than to go with the monthly pass.
Could make more sense. Roger, you know, a lot of people also talk about, what's left over. You know, leftover balance. Could be a nickel, a dime, or pennies and so forth. And some people are trying to figure out, what do I do with that? How can I make that money work for me? Is there a way around that? And I think there is.
So it was interesting. There was a lot of press about this several years ago when someone revealed that a lot of the preset rates that are used to buy the Metro passes leave balances at the end. And what we found out is that the MTA makes millions of dollars a year off these unused balances. And I think as a result, the MTA calculator that we discussed before, now what they'll do is they'll actually break out how much you should. So you might put in, oh, I want to put $10 in. They'll say, well, actually, Ernie, you might want to put down $10.45. This will equal X amount of rides, and that'll get you to a zero balance.
See, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a lot of things to consider.
Yeah.
Bottom line, when you're thinking about what you should do, okay, sum it up for us.
So I think it all comes down to each individual person's usage. Go to the MTA calculator to see what their recommendation is. And then one of the things that I'd recommend is actually if pay per ride is coming out for you, then there's this Easy Pay MetroCard that allows you to pay per ride, but potentially use pre-tax dollars.
Easy Pay Express.
Easy Pay Express. A lot of people, when I tell them maybe the monthly pass may not be worth it.
But this works.
They say, oh, I don't want to. Yeah.
I understand. Roger, thank you so much for joining us. Okay?
Thank you, Ernie.
Happy riding for everybody. Coming up next here, celebrity